Good morning. This is paper number 300 titled Human in the Loop AI Agent for Venues Specific Manuscripts Readiness Assessments. The main idea is simple. Before submitting a paper to a conference, authors need to know whether the manuscript is ready for that specific venue. AI can help check the manuscript, but the authors remain responsible for revisions decisions. The problem is practical. Every conference or journal has its own scope, templates, page limit, formatting, expectations, review culture, and contribution standards. Authors often check these issues close to the submission deadline. AI can help, but generic AI feedback may not understand the specific venue. The same manuscripts may be ready for one venue, but not ready for another. The concrete case is an author preparing a paper for ICISS. The author has manuscripts and target venue. The system checks venue-specific readiness, including scope, fit, template length, required sections, novelty, method clarity, references, language, and reviewer-facing issues. The output is revision guidance, not an acceptance predictions. Venue-specific readiness means checking whether this exact paper is ready for this this exact conference or journal. The system doesn't only check grammar or general writing quality, it checks three practical dimensions: venue alignments, scholarity quality, and presentations quality. Figure 1 shows the architectures. The author provides the manuscript and the venue profile. The, the interface collects the manuscript's metadata and venue criteria. The workflow controller organizes the checking process. The agent layer checks scope, template, novelty, method, references, language, and reviewer perspective. Finally, the author review the output and decide what to revise. Figure 2 explains the readiness score. The score should not be interpreted as an acceptance predictions. Instead, it organizes revision priorities. It separates venue alignments, quality, and presentation quality. The author can then understand whether the paper is ready, needs minor revision, needs major revision, or is not ready for the target venue. Figure 3 shows the author facing dashboard. The author receives readiness status, a score, major fix, quick fix, and reviewer style concerns. This is useful because it turns fact review and city into concrete revision priorities. But the system does not replace peer reviews. It helps the author prepare better before submissions. The preliminary evaluation shows 81.25% issue coverage, 78.75% actionable suggestion rate, and a mean issue identification time of 18.5 minutes. These results suggest that venue-specific checking can give author more focus and actionable revisions guidance. The important boundary is that the system support revision planning, It does not predict acceptance and does not replace reviewers. The paper produced a venue readiness architectures, a scoring model, streamlined prototypes, major fix and quick fix outputs, and an author override and audit trail. The reproducibility package should include source code, venue profile example, sample manuscript or synthetic text, readiness criteria, scoring rule, output reports, logs, readme file, and the synodal GOY. To conclude, paper 300 is about helping authors revise matters before submission. AI checks the manuscript, the venue, define readiness, and the author decide what to revise. The contribution is of any specific readiness assessment workflow with human in the loop, author control, structure score, revision priorities, and reproducibility artifacts. The next step is to evaluate more venues, run usability testing with authors, compare with reviewers' style assessment, and release the core sample data to the Synod. Thank you very much for your kind attention.